Hello world, I'm Stephanie Jennifer, certified Zentangle teacher based in Singapore and artist extraordinaire, and today's video is gonna be slightly different from the videos that I've made in the past. This towel is actually part of the Traveling Tangles project. I mention it quite often on Instagram and on my blog www.everythingisart.com, and as you can see, there are already some tangles on it. It's a towel from Suzanne, and it's beautiful. The green tangle in the middle is rondo, and the triangle tangles outside are tripoli. So what I'm actually doing now is just auraing the rondo, and the idea that I actually had was to extend that striping, that little stripes that you see on the top left corner. I wanted to extend it to part of the towel in the direction towards the right, and I also wanted to extend the tripoli. So as you can see, I'm starting to draw the triangles already in pencil. And this video basically will just give you an idea of how I plan my tiles. When I'm doing a tile from start to finish, most often I have a plan in mind. I will pencil it in, just a rough drawing on the towel, and then I'll just draw whatever comes to mind. It changes as I go along. However, with Traveling Tangles tiles, there usually is something there, so you have to sort of find ways to incorporate your own tangles to the tangles that are already there. So you can see I am adding the little stripes that are on the top left corner. I'm thinking of extending it downwards, and then you can see I'm thinking what I'm gonna do. So this is a pretty cool video. You get to see my process of thinking, my process of planning in real time. However, I'm gonna cue to the time lapse just so that the video doesn't get too long. So you can see all the triangles that I've drawn are all done freehand. No rulers are involved. And this is really stream of consciousness, like what feels good in that moment. I'll just draw onto the towel. And you can see also I'm thinking about what I'm going to add to the towel, how I'm going to make it look finished, look completed. I'm adding bunzo to here. And then you can see I'm actually adding markings. I don't know what you can see. I mark the places that I'm going to fill in with black ink with a little X to it. You can see I'm thinking, and then I use an eraser at this point because I feel that the triangle looks a little lopsided. I want it to overlap more with the bunzo. Then I'm switching over to my 01 and 08 Sakura Micron pens, and we're going to begin inking. So at this point, you can see my pen is hovering over the empty space on the top of the towel, and I'm actually thinking about what I'm going to fill in on that area, and I can't seem to get any ideas. This is not scripted. The video that you are seeing right now is not scripted. This is me doing a towel from scratch, you know, in real time. And so I switched over to my 08. You saw me switching over to my 08. The thing was that my 08 pen is running out of ink, and you can see me getting really frustrated, and so I decided to go get a new 08, and with a new 08, yeah, good job Steph, with a new 08, throw the old pen away, with a new 08 pen, I could then move on to filling in the areas that I needed to fill in with black ink. So I start filling in the bunzo, and you're gonna notice that I realized that I end on a white bar. So I decided to add an extra black bar. So this shows actually that you can keep adding to the tile that you're working on. You don't have to say, oh, because I planned it a certain way, therefore I had to stick to my original plan. You know, just go with the flow. So now I've done all of that, I'm going to switch over to my 01 and I'm going to fill in the little triangles with some patterns. And originally I had planned to follow what Suzanne had done, but you can see a moment of hesitation, and then I decide to go along with drawing a facet sort of design inside it. And you can watch as I draw one in real time. So one thing you might have noticed in this video is that I'm turning my towel a lot. And you might think that, oh, why is it that she has gotten into the habit of turning her towel so much and it's making my head dizzy? I'm sorry about that. But in Draw With Me videos, I don't turn my towel as often because usually I keep the patterns simple. And if they are not simple, I do actually remain conscious about the fact that I'm trying to keep the towel as straight as possible so that viewers don't get dizzy while watching my video. So this is actually how it should look like to you when you're drawing on a towel. You should turn your towel as often as you need so that your hand is at a comfortable angle. So after some deliberation that I had to edit out from this video in order to keep it not too long, after some deliberation I decided to add a tangle called Mist. It's spelled M-S-S-T. After completing the towel, I felt satisfied with everything I had done with it, except for this part. I don't know whether I quite like mist at the top part of this towel. Let me know in the comment section what you think. Would you have left that top part of the towel empty, or do you think mist looks good there as it is, as I have drawn in here? Let me know in the comment section below. I would love to hear what you think. And then I decide to add my initials and my signature to the back of the towel because I don't want to switch back to using a pen after this, because I'm going to be adding shading soon. So shading is of course done in pencil. I'm shading the little triangles first. I'm shading the bottom section of all of the triangles. And then of course using a tortillon to blend the graphite into the towel. Next, I'm following how Suzanne had shaded her stripes, and then I'm just darkening the shading. Next, I add shading to bunzo. Lastly, I just add shading to the top edge of the tangles at the top of the towel. I hope you enjoyed watching this process video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in my next video. Until then, keep tangling!